I was on Sex Education, the last series, but you didn't see me. Because I pissed off the director. Let's get into it. All the main hitters were there except for the white gay bully and Maeve. Maeve wasn't there. So Ruby, vaping the whole time. I said, sis, some of us might have asthma. Otis, he was just like so approachable. People were talking to him, but I thought, no, let me be different. Let me think, why isn't she talking to me? It did not work at all. But Shooty, my king, when you're extras, I think people think that because you're in the proximity, you guys are all buddy-buddy. No, they're doing their job. And even though I'd been an extra quite a few times before, I still thought he'd be like, he's an actor. He's a professional actor. He was just about to do Doctor Who, so it was just smiles. Like, he didn't come anywhere near us, which was absolutely fair enough. Viv liked me. Viv laughed at my jokes. She turned because we were actually sitting all in the same place. Then they came and separated us because, come on. So I was making jokes and she literally turned to laugh. Yeah, that's how funny I am. And guys, I'm going to get to the bit why the director axed me from all the scenes. But before that, I want to say that film sets, TV sets aren't the place for people who are like me. So in one scene, they're taking an exam. And Viv says something like, I can't remember the dates, but she says something like, oh, the war lasted between 1912 to 1915. And I literally worked up the courage to tell the assistant director, babe, that makes no sense. You have to say and if you're saying between. And she goes, yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but it's gone through the script writers, so there's nothing I can do. So I just had to watch her say it again and again. And I was so tempted to go over there and literally whisper in her ear, but then that would have been really weird, so I had to let it go. And I'm just hoping it didn't make it to the final cut. I haven't seen the final season. Partly because I'm not in it, mostly because I haven't watched it since the second series, so. Oh my gosh, yes, the swimmer, the black guy with the eyes, the contacts, he was on his phone up until the director said action or whatever they say. He was on his phone the whole time, so I don't know what was going on. But I got his attention by, I stepped on his foot, so he went, oh, sorry. And he smiled at me and he was really cute. He's really cute, to be fair. Yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you what happened. So basically, I have been an extra before, but like, it was never that serious, so I don't know all the lingo. So they asked me and someone else to walk across like the camera. I think Otis was talking to the crowd. I don't know what was happening. But then they said, okay, just talk and walk past. So did I not just start talking? After it, he literally rushed up to me. You know, like Dumbledore, like Goblet of Fire. I don't remember the scene exactly, but that just that kind of movement. And then he says, why were you talking? You talked the whole shot. And I said, you told me to talk. And then someone in the back was like, no, because it's like mime. Why did no one tell me? Are you guys stupid? So yeah, he relegated me to the back of the scene, so you could not see me at all. But yeah, we had food. That was nice. It was in Wales. So we had to take a bus from Bristol. And I made friends with, I don't know who they were, runners, but runners don't have that much power. But I made friends with someone and they invited me back for the rest of the series filming, but then I had work, so I couldn't go. But I still have my bag to prove I was there.
I made it into another scene. I remember this director even wanted me front and center, but the lighting didn't work. So I was once again sent to the back. Didn't know you would still see me.